Hello everyone, I'm back for some double crochet. So, first thing first, a double crochet is the height of 3 chains. So when you start a row of double crochet, you would yarn over and you would go into the 4th chain from the hook. We yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. I'm going to do this a couple times here. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So from here, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We have one more left here, very last chain. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Now, I'm going to do one full more row because I think it's important for you to see. From double crochet taller, you have to use your turning chains as a stitch itself. So, it was 3 chains tall, so when you switch rows, start a new row, you chain 3. Then you flip the piece over in your hand. Now, since it counts as a stitch, you do not put a double crochet in that first stitch. You go directly to the second stitch. So we go into the second stitch, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through your last 2. Okay, we're going to go into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over and go into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Here we go. Yarn over, go into this next stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So see what we've got here? Now, this was 6 stitches on the bottom because of the chain 3. So where we end, so we don't want to get bigger or smaller, is we have to put one in the very edge chain here. So we would yarn over, and we would go in the top of the chain on the row below. Then we yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. I think I split the chain. There we go. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. So, basically, when we start doing any more rows of double crochet, so this is basically 6 stitches each across. So you end, when you'd be coming back, you'd end in the top of the chain right here. So you go into the second, because you're going to be chaining 3 up, and when you flip it over, because that chain counts as your first stitch, you're not going into the first one, you go into the second one. So you go all the way across. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, because remember that chain counted this first one, and you're going to end in the top of the last chain, and this keeps your stitches straight. Now it's important to be able to start identifying your stitches at this point, and each of your stitches at the top, it looks like a regular chain. So if for some reason you're trying to go in and you don't know where the top is, just flip over and go right underneath it. So there you are. And you want to make sure, I'll show you real quick, because this is a big mistake beginners make, and I don't want this to hamper you, because a lot of people think they have problems with tension, and some people do, but most of the mistakes in the beginning with getting wonky edges, with getting bigger and smaller, is not knowing these rules. So for instance, I chained 3 and turned around. If you put a double crochet in that first stitch, then you worked all the way across, this row you would have 7, because you would end up putting a double crochet in the chain 2. So instead of having 6 across this time, you would have 7. So see, the chain there counts as a stitch, so if you put a stitch in that same stitch, you increase every single row by 1. So that's when a lot of people are getting bigger when they're crocheting. It's because they keep doing that. The other thing that happens too is people will get smaller because they'll forget about using this very last chain as a stitch itself. So I just wanted to explain that, just so you understand why you're doing it. If you follow a ton of patterns, you'll notice if they're starting with a row of double crochet, they will say, you know, chain 3, turn, work double crochet in the second stitch and in each remaining stitch across. That's usually how they state it. So no reason to get worried, just wanted to go ahead and state the rules so you understand why they do the things they do, and if you are getting wonky edges, you know why. Take care.